everybody. How are you all doing? It's been a couple of weeks since I have made any videos for YouTube, but the reason being is that we've been spending good Saturdays at the beach, and my son Roman has come to visit, so it's been quite hectic. Plus, I'm still trying to figure out all the last minute logistics for Una's wedding. I started packing, so yeah, that's going to be quite the challenge for me to get everything into a weekender. But that's neither here nor there. That's a separate subject. What I want to touch base on today is the hair that I am wearing. And oh my God, what a head of hair this precious baby is. Today I'm reviewing Avalon by Estetica Designs. Now, this is an interesting story, kind of. Avalon used to be named Aspen. Um, I honestly don't know why the name changed, but there was a name change. I had been looking at her for quite a long time, but I never pulled the plug. And it wasn't until I started wearing Alden, which I would say is a longer version, but I'm going to do another video on that. That I really started becoming more interested in Avalon. The color that I'm wearing is Caramel Kiss, which is probably one of my favorite shades in a wig of all time. And I will touch base on that soon in this video, of course. But I can't understand why I passed over this wig for such a long time. Because the second that I took her out of the box, I literally fell in lust with her. Oh, yeah, and in love too. But I love the way that she looks. And I think one of the reasons why I kind of balked at wearing her was simply because there's not a lot of permatease. And you know that I love permatease. I was afraid that she would look too little on my larger size head. But you know what? She's not that little. Anyway, let me give you an overall view of what she looks like. Here she is. Here's the front. Now, surprisingly, it appears that she's layered like crazy, but she's really not. It's more of the wave pattern that makes her look more layered than she actually is. So let me turn around and show you her from side to side and in the back as well. Now, here is my right side. Check out that wave pattern. Like, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous wig. Now, in the back. I know that my camera angle is really weird, but the lighting in here is really weird too. So here she is from the back. And here she is from my left side. Overall, okay, here we go. Let me get proper. Overall, she's really, really gorgeous. I love the way that the ends kind of aren't blunt cut and you got this little wavy thingy coming down here. I think that looks great and it helps to retain a more natural look. And I have to say, this is one natural looking head of hair. The hair that I was born with never waved this nicely. As soon as I got out in the summertime, it just turned into a mass of frizz. So this is actually the hair that I wish I had in the summer. Now, that's another thing that I want to talk about. Summer wigs and wavy wigs. Last summer, I was all about the straight. This summer, I'm all about the wavy, but I'm all about a slightly longer length this summer. And guess what? There's no feeling of being uncomfortable or being overheated with this wig. She's lightweight. Um, Even though she's a lighter wig and even though she's longer, you're not going to sweat. All you have, I can't, and you know what? I can't put a bobby pin in my mouth because of how I ruined a tooth with opening up a hot dog package. But anyway, you can just pin her back or pin her up. Now, granted, I'm doing a very sloppy job because I'm not pinning her back right now. But I know a lot of people ask me, and a lot of people have issues with a long bang because a long bang has a tendency to fall into your face. Now, since she's a left side part that I'm wearing, when the hair falls over my right eye, it doesn't matter for me because I'm blind in my right eye. But to train her, I would just stick a bobby pin right here. And look, she looks great. Look at this. Look at this hairline. I mean, come on, guys, look at that hairline. This is a hand-tied hairline, and it is so stinking natural. I'm going to go on record as saying this is the one of the most natural looking wigs that I have ever worn. The wave pattern is driving me crazy with delight because she's just so natural. I love the wave pattern. It's not too wavy and it's so flattering. And I honestly think it's flattering to any shape face. I have a very square jawline. And look, she looks fine. Even though she's not super big, she still has the fullness and she still has the density of having more hair. Now, if you are not used to having more hair, this is still a wig that I want you to try simply because she's not overwhelming. Look, you can still see my face. So if you do have a petite face, she's not going to be overcrowding your petite face. She's petite face friendly. She's big face friendly. So hold on. I'm going to give you the specs on her. Okay. Now, the Avalon specs. The crown is 12 and a half inches. The bang is 10 and a half inches. The back and sides all come in at 10 and a half inches, and the nape is 9 and a half inches. I don't know how they got this wave pattern, but I'm going to tell you, she stays like this all day. And that's kind of a challenge sometimes with wavy wigs. I find that with wavy wigs, sometimes they'll fall during the day and you have to constantly like go to the ladies' room or sit at your desk or wherever you are and fluff them up. What I like about this wig is that she doesn't need to be fluffed up because the wave pattern is really looser so that you're not going to find yourself having to go like this all day. And that's what I find happens with a shorter wavy wig. I prefer the longer wavy wigs simply because I think that they're actually easier to deal with than the shorter ones. It just seems that with the shorter wavy wigs, you're constantly working your fingers into them all day. This is kind of like plop her on, forget it, and go. I don't know the reason for the name change, but maybe it's because Avalon might sound more enticing. I don't know. I mean, speaking for myself, I noticed her more when they changed the name to Avalon. So I don't know. Either way, Aspen, Avalon, this is such a great, great, great wig. She falls just past the collarbone, which I like. And another thing that I want to bring up about this, actually, two things. If you are a woman of the mature age and you don't want to go around in short hair, but you don't want something that's super, super long, this is a great, great length because she's got the length, but she's not so long that you might feel uncomfortable. She's actually a very pragmatic length. And I think that she's basically flattering to every single woman of every single age out there. The other thing that I wanted to touch on is the color Caramel Kiss. Caramel Kiss is one of those colors that I think is great if your bio hair is, or if your bio hair was very dark. And as you pro age, you want to go lighter because this isn't in your face blonde. It's still that caramel brown with blonde highlights, but it's more on the ashy side than the warm side. So if you're cool tones like me, she's going to look great. And because of the caramel color, she's going to look just as great on somebody warm toned. I think this truly is a universal shade for a wig. So that's it. This was a quickie. I hope I was able to help you with any questions that you may have had, or if you have been interested in this wig and have seen her before but were unsure. I can tell you, you can be sure this truly is a great wig. I can't I can't even tell you how happy I am with her because it looks like Jameson, my favorite wig of all time, is getting a rest for the summer because I have been wearing Alden, I've been wearing Thin, and now I am adding Avalon to my Wavy wig collection for the summer. Um, she's a great wig to rotate, I'll tell you, because at the end of the day, she doesn't get tangled or anything. She's just really, really, really a wonderful wig. I would love to have this in 1B RT Chrome, the grayish color with the rooting, because this is great. So if there is one wig that I would recommend for the summer, that could be for special occasions or going out or even going to the office, Avalon is the one to try. See you later and have a great, great, great July 4th. Remember, this is a day to spend with your family and friends, have that barbecue, eat that hot dog, eat that buttered corn on the cob, eat that strawberry shortcake, and pig out on all that ice cream. Take care. Happy birthday, America. I will see you later.